Hello, hello. What up, people? You guessed
Just
it,
me
we
and
are
Carmen
back.
tonight. Being awful.
Bonks and Shriv, episode 14. Superpowers Unite. Bro Fist. We got it. I see some people in chat that I didn't see last week.
What
Fuggabog.
up, chat?
What
We
up?
love you.
Welcome. Thank you for staying awake, kind sir. And Darius, welcome.
Welcome.
And of course, Noob Chick.
Noob Chick, we
Riding
like
like
you.
a ride or
Like a
die with
boss.
us. Woot
Like a
woot.
boss.
So a few things we want to talk about this evening. Just you, me, and Bonks. We got some requests for a few things. And we also have some announcements to make, like our giveaway. I know you guys are waiting to figure out who it was. Yeah.
Free
Darius was like,
shit
hey,
is the
please.
best kind of shit.
And remember,
By that I mean
we are
swag.
doing free shit every week. Every
Every
week that we
week.
have something free, okay? The more you guys like our page, the more you guys watch our show, the more you tweet us and show your love, the more items we can give to you. We're not keeping it. It goes to you guys. That's what they're, English, that's what we're here for, to share the love. All right, so let's get into the news. What be going on?
I'll start with you.
All right, let's see what I got. I have been told in no circumstance beyond a shadow of a doubt that I am going to see Divergent tomorrow via my tween. She is obsessed. There is no way in hell I'm getting out of this one. So I will be going to watch it tomorrow afternoon, and I will give you the 411 of what I think. I have not read the books because I don't want to do that to myself. She's read all of the books, all three, 2 or 3 times, and started to color code her wardrobe by the particular tribes. If you've read the book, you'll know what that is. And has prepared herself.
That is intense.
Yes, and painted her fingernails different colors, and has prepared herself to be pissed off because she said the book made her very angry at the end. So, like most of us...
Don't let her read Game of Thrones, ever.
Right? Most of us understand as adults that there is a difference between a movie and a book series, right? We get that. So I had a sit-down conversation with her to try to prepare her for what is about to come tomorrow. Heartbreak, tears, and anger.
Angry
Yes.
letters to Hollywood and writers and
Yes,
such.
she said she's going to caplock somebody. That's what she said.
Well, shit. Wow, you raised her so good.
She is my daughter.
Good raising. That is...
So, in other words, it shall be an interesting girls' night out. We're going to do dinner, and we're taking a couple of her little girlfriends and her bestie, and it's an evening of shenanigans. I will be tweeting some pictures out, so you guys take a look at that and let me know what you're thinking. If you're going to watch it, please tweet me back or hit me up in the article when I get that up and let me know what you think, how many stars you want to give it, or thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to call it, because it should be interesting. Right, it opened yesterday. No, today, I'm sorry.
Did it open today?
It opened today. I should be there tonight, but I told her no, we got a show to do, so family comes after ladies of the round table.
Parenting. Speaking of
101.
parenting, can we talk about little Mr. Grayson, who is a young brony with his backpack, got bullied for it, and so the school responds with, don't bring the backpack back because it's a distraction, instead of, yo, don't be fucking bullies. I mean, I just feel like banning the backpack reinforces the behavior. I was fucked with as a kid, and I don't see the logic in what has occurred. And people are like really behind this kid, maybe a little too adamant about the cause. I mean, it sucks what's happening, and it's stupid, but we don't want to go overkill. Now, Glenn Beck is behind this kid, which already just means overkill. Just because he's, he likes to get rowdy. He likes to start shit.
Stir the pot.
So,
That's
and
what
there
he
are
likes
people
to do.
talking about bomb threats on the school. So we just want to put a little PSA out to nerds. Dude, chill the fuck out. Okay, this is real life. We don't bomb shit. We don't fucking we don't need to do this. All it needs to be said is that we just need to look the school administration and say, dude, you know, what you're doing is wrong. You're reinforcing bullying behavior. You know, it's not like it was offending anyone. It was just something, you know, it could have been anything. You think the brony backpack is going to stop what's happening because it's not. I can tell you as a kid who's been bullied, it doesn't matter. Kids never needed Facebook and don't need a brony backpack to be jerks. And they need to be, and it needs to be, you know, it needs to be understood that this behavior is not okay. That's what needed to happen. And that's all we got to do. We don't need any, you know, extracurricular shit with that. So, but I'm going to let Carmen tell you because she's been keeping up with Grayson's mother's Facebook page. And
I
Carmen, what
have.
did you find?
I found that the latest update today, she went to the school and she talked to the superintendent and the principal and a couple other people that shall remain nameless because we don't want to put things out there that are going to cause people to have their personal information and or route to work changed up because of geeks getting a little upset. So again, PSA, back off, people. There's bigger and better things out there that we need your support with, like getting us a foothold in the media so that we can be your voice in an appropriate setting to be able to tell people to go F themselves and no fucks given. With
Yeah.
that being said, Grace,
More fucks given to everyone if you help us. I don't know what I'm saying.
Grayson's mom went to school and she had a very good conversation with the superintendent, with the principal, and they're trying to work out a situation that is beneficial for Grayson. I repeat, Grayson is the person
Grayson,
that we need to be taking
beneficial.
care of. Okay, he's a kid and we want to show him the best example we can because when he grows up and he gets into BronyCon or whatever else it is that he wants to do as a young adult, we don't want him to think he's got to go off the deep end and go post on somebody at a movie theater. No, okay, chill, man, chill. It's good. Sign the petition. Tweet the tweets.
Send the petition. Be cool about it. Be peaceful. We don't need to be this way. We are a generation, you know, especially us nerds, gamers. We know how to sit on the couch and be cool and still get shit done. So relax. My heart does go out to this kid. You know, I can't bear the idea of school districts fostering the behavior because that's what's happening oh, it's a distraction, so we got to ban this. No, bullying is a distraction. I can tell you someone who is bullied, it does not make you want to get up and go to school. It makes you want to say, fuck it, I give up. So we gotta find a compromise. That's the bottom line.
Compromise, correct, because I think that both parties have a valid point. I think that the school has a responsibility to protect Grayson and the environment.
Yes.
And to the best of their ability within their standards of the school board, which ties their hands. Because these people at the school see Grayson every day. They have a relationship with this child, therefore they have empathy. The school board, maybe not, because it's just another kid in a public school system. So you have to remember that it's a tough spot to be in. And then you're talking about from a parent perspective, Grayson's mom is like, it's not fair. He is the one who's being bullied. You should be punishing these children, or at least talking to their parents, if you can name names, and say, look, I don't care if he's taking a Grover lunchbox or a Barbie lunchbox or whatever it could be, backpack. There should be no physical threat of violence and or hands-on. I'm not sure if that's the case because I didn't get that deep into the article. But name calling happens to everyone in school. Now there is an escalated version of this, and we've all probably been there. But again, parenting 101, raise your child to have a little bit of thick skin, because if they can't take a couple of incidents going through grade school and into junior high, they're not going to make it in high school. Honey, I'm here to tell you, girls are mean, and boys can sometimes be a little bit of a-holes on sports teams and things like that when it comes to competitive nature. It's the nature of the beast. It's a rite of passage for every kid. So help your kid out.
Well, well, I think some kids
give them
have
a little
it
bit
easier
of pep
than
talk.
others. Yeah, but I think you have to kind of beef up. You have to really stand up for yourself. And but at the same time, I mean, the difference between male and female stuff is pretty dramatic. I think. I mean,
It is pretty dramatic because girls get a
um,
little crazy.
but I think there's also, I mean, I was just reading an article on some of the research done on bullying, and people think that because someone bullies is because they're compensating or they don't feel good about themselves, and that's not actually true. It's kind of a
It's
myth.
not
They
always the
feel pretty
case.
damn satisfied with themselves.
Maybe back in the
So
day. I think prior
back in the
to
day,
this generation, yes, that could probably be true.
and still is
But
true,
the
but not every case. And there are some kids who are just lined up for it. I mean, this nose, I had to grow into this. I had big ass ears. There's nothing you can do about genetics. You are fucked. You're just fucked. You are predetermined for fuck. Like, and you do. And some kids, curl up and they just kind of take it. And unfortunately, that wasn't me. And I'll give you guys an example. When I was in school, I had a girl come up to me and she told me, I don't even remember what shirt I was wearing, but she said, I will pay you $5 if you never wear that shirt again. And I told her I could punch her in the face for free. So who goes to detention? Me.
That's my balls.
So,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, no, but bullying needs to be addressed too. There's a point where it's not build character; it's fucking nuts. And it doesn't matter if it's technology based. People think, oh, bullies are worth the technology. No, my bullies were shitty. I had two of the worst bullies of my life, blue ribbon winner bullies, living next door to me and across the street. I could not leave my
Oh, they
house
ganged
without
up
getting
on you, yeah.
comment. Oh yeah, those two heifers, and you bitches know who you are. Yeah, you both were
Where
a
are they
nightmare.
now?
Who gives a fuck, dude? I could give
All right,
two
so
fucks where those two bitches are.
let me
Anywho,
give you
what?
my bullying story, and I remember this
Okay.
plain as day. It's junior high, 7th grade. Gotta pick home ec, or I don't even know what the other class was, something ridiculous that I didn't want to take. Wood shop. I was like, ooh, I'm taking some
Yeah,
home ec
that's what
because I
I
don't
did
want to go
too.
to wood shop this semester. So go to home ec. Kid sitting next to me, name of John. You know who you are.
Yeah,
John
John.
keeps poking me. That poke that the poke that the
With his
kids do.
finger,
Poke, poke.
right? With a
Yeah,
finger.
with his finger. Poke, poke.
Okay.
So, after about like 6 or 7 times of this, I told the teacher. She was like, "You're tattletale, blah blah blah." He kept on messing with me, so I took my pencil and I stabbed him in the leg with it. And then we proceeded to fight because it was on after that. So the both of us get suspended because he's got a black eye because I popped him in the eye and stabbed him in the leg with the pencil, and it was a brawl from there. But dude, I'm like, listen, he keeps touching me. You're touching my space. You're invading my space.
Some space.
So bullying never went over well with me either. Needless to say, when I got home with a note from being suspended, my mother solely whooped my ass.
So
And
the
then
moral of the
some.
story is, you never know who you're fucking with. Quit poking motherfuckers.
That's right.
Right?
Because
With your
I could have
finger.
capped his ass if it would have been today's generation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pull out
It
my
could have
box
been
cutter.
much worse. So yeah. So now you told me that people were getting tats, Grayson related brony tats. Is this
Yeah.
gone too far?
I don't know. Let's ask the chat. I think that there's an image gonna be coming up here so you guys can see what we're talking about. It's in the chat, this link here. Would you, if this was you, and you wholeheartedly had a child that was into the bronies, or daughter, boy, whatever, and or you just was like, hell on wheels, I'm going all out for Grayson, would you get this tattoo? Or something similar for the rest of your days? Because tattoo removal ain't cheap, and it
Tattoos
hurts.
are like a marriage. Yeah. I mean, I got this little guy, my little blue crow, and I was a bitch about it because they strap you in. I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is happening. And no, I don't think a brony tattoo would personally be in my agenda. But
Yeah, not
I
mine either. However, temporary.
I
Can we
would
just-
love to see. I would love to see like a great mashup of like a tribal brony tattoo.
It might be out there.
Because
Somebody Google that
very
mess.
that's very America.
America.
I want to see the tribal brony tattoo.
Flag.
That would be
Wave it.
amazing.
Man,
But
that's some
brony
stuff.
tats are too far, says Aegon. He says it's too far.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Aegon's
think it's a
like,
wee
never.
bit
Buggle Bob
It's
says too far
overachieving.
too.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
I
guys.
say too
I think
far.
that
Yeah.
maybe you need to hashtag it a little bit and see what people think out there on the Twitterverse. I think it's a little too far for me as well.
Especially
My
if you
first
give it pet
tattoo,
person.
I am going to go get it. I'm being a big baby about it because I don't like the
Oh,
needles.
let's
However,
go.
I have had a kidney stone, given birth, and a spinal tap, so I think I can
Yeah, you'll be
handle
good.
the tattoo, and I want it right here. It's
Oh,
something
it's so
personal, something that
cool.
means a lot to me, and my husband keeps saying, no, put it up behind your neck or on your shoulder or somewhere right here is going to kill you, but I don't
Why is
know.
it
You tell
somewhere
me.
where you can see it when you're bending over? Okay, I'm not even gonna get into this.
You ask a dumb question. I want it right here for personal reasons, just so I could see it, because it
See,
happens to be a reason.
um,
Um,
no, I think you'll be fine.
just
I'm
say
very
no to
good.
Brony. You're gonna get yourself beat up, Aegon. Twitter hate mail. Just say no
I'm
to
very
Brony
good.
tattoos.
I'm very good hand holding for tattoos. My cousin Jessica can verify because I don't feel anything from years of mercy with my brother. I think they're
Okay.
dead. So if you really need me, I really don't feel anything. I could be bleeding, you know. So if you really need me, and then sometimes like I'll sing show tunes, I'll help you out. But
Okay, so
yeah, anyone
we gotta
getting a
find
tattoo,
a legit place when I come out there in a
I
month or
have
so.
the spot. I have the spot. Actually, you should get it. You should get it done at a con. That'd be fun because there are actually legitimately amazing artists, tattoo artists
C2E2.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
C2 has
maybe we can make that happen if we put it out there in the universe. Shervasta's
yeah,
first tattoo, all live stream.
yeah. We'll have to
It's
check
the
that out.
bomb.
Wouldn't that be fun, viewers? Ah, it'd be so fun.
You'd see me cry.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure.
so what the fuck?
Too
What
far
the
direct
fuck is
solution. I'm thinking about it. I'm reading
read the
the chat.
chat?
I'm sorry.
You think about Bush push if, especially if it doesn't actually say anything about the great. Yeah, I concur. And Jules is on a point.
That's
Yes.
true. That's
Just
true.
say no to Brony. Saw a guy at work with MLP. What? Okay. These are excellent. You guys are the best chat people ever.
That's
Um,
crazy.
did you read the thing about the kid told not to bring the MLP? Yes, I did read that. And again, same dumbass bullshit. Stupid school policy. You
Hey,
know,
well, somebody enlighten me because I didn't read that.
we'll pull up an article. We can talk about it next week, or I'll write an article. I don't know all the details, but
All right.
I want to ask you, what is this Armello? What is this? What is this
Hmm.
game? What's the thing?
Armello is a new game coming out from our friends over at League of Geek Studios. Now, if you haven't heard of League of Geek Studios, I don't know why not, because it's League of Geeks. Come on, support the guys. All right, they have a RPG style strategic card and slash board game, and it's a full storyline based game coming out for the I believe it's the tablets, not just the. Is Flappy Bird coming back? I think it is, Wolfie. I think it is.
I've kind of been on a
all,
diet from saying Flappy Bird. Anyway, what?
all of the tablets. So you play as a hero, and you get to play as four animals: a rat, a rabbit, a bear, or a wolf, and you
I
navigate
like
through the
all
three.
those animals.
All those animals, right? I want to be the rabbit, I think. I'm not sure yet. You navigate through a 3D animated system, and I think it's Unreal Engine. And you also have 3D hex tiles, and you have quests, and you explore and take out the monsters, and you have obviously bosses and whatnot. And you can also do player versus player inside
Cool.
the game. And
No
then you also,
class system.
yep,
Create your own
group up.
playstyle. That's awesome. Love
Right.
it.
So there's no class system, so you can play whatever you want. You have customizable loadout skills, which means you don't have to go with the standard build. You just do whatever you want. And I think we're going to be showing some images here of some of the illustrated cards. And you can play
Great art.
local
I
by
love it.
yourself or multiplayer. And this looks like something I might get into because
This
I'm
looks
very
way
interested.
up Carmen's alley.
Yeah, into storyline and lore, and this game looks beautiful. I mean, just
Yeah,
from
it's
looking at
great
it.
art. I really love the art. I'm kind of obsessed. I love it.
So if you guys
So
want to
yeah,
take a look at their stuff, check out their website and follow them on the Twitter because it's not out yet. I believe they have one other game out. It's an indie studio. They're coming up and they're trying to get some love. So we're giving them a shout out today. That's something I really, really want to look at. Hopefully, maybe I'll be playing you or playing with you on my campaign.
Awesome. Yeah, very cool. Props to those guys. So, what the fuck did I do? I did the Dust 514 challenge, which was what was the
Woohoo!
million clone challenge has turned into the 2 million clone challenge.
Really?
And so basically, yeah. So initially, the challenge was that we were supposed to kill. We just needed 1 million clones had to die, so they couldn't be revived. They had to be out for the count. And we knocked that out of the park pretty easily. I mean, I know I contributed probably about 1 million of those deaths. I died a lot. And then, so we kind of knocked that out so quick that they bumped it up to 2 million. And then we got, in return for those 2 million deaths, we got 2 million SP points, which is an amazing amount of SP, because SP skill points never come fast enough in Dust. And I have to say, playing it, it was better than it has been. I will say tanks are still really, like, people are calling in like 4 or 5 tanks. And, you know, you think with a forge gun, oh, I can take out a tank, but it's like, once he knows where you're at, they just, I mean, it's a little overpowered. I can see where anti-vehicle could use a little boost. Now the update 1.8 is becoming a big deal. Apparently there's a lot of balancing, but we haven't heard a lot about anti-vehicle. So every post that CCP or Dust has been putting up on Facebook about updates and whatever, there's like 50 million trolls. You're not doing anything about AV. You're bastards. I hate you, but I'm going to keep playing this shit. Which is kind of how Dust
But you keep going back.
It's how Dust is working right now. People are like, I'm so fucking pissed, but they're not going to stop playing. And I'm one of the, I don't know what it is. It's very love-hate. I know what CCP is capable of, and they have created something very cool. Created a game that Dust 514 will blend into the EVE universe, which is very exciting. It's bridging the gap between PC and console players, and that's exciting. Not for all PC players. A lot of them call us thumb jockeys and think we're stupid, but there's a good amount that are really excited about it. So I am a thumb jockey. What?
You are. So let me ask you this. So being that I've only went into the game and made a character, walked out and died, and then promptly walked away on my PS3 because I need to have a chaperone because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What would you say to me to convince me to come back into this game?
I don't know if I would necessarily convince you to come back. I would convince you. There's a lot of material, and this is how CCP operates. It's a lot of material and stuff they do put out there, guides that help you. But if you do want to come back, definitely come back with friends. Join a corp. I recommend joining my corp. You can join S's Wild, which is fabulous. It's mostly EVE pilots. I'm the only Dust bunny, as they call us right now. But,
Dust bunny. I think I like that.
Yeah, Dust bunny. So, and I am in the corporation. I am the administrator of Pew Pew Pew. And so it's
that's
a very
right. I remember that.
The corporation. So I play with friends, especially for Dust right now. I mean, it's really not a lone wolf game. If you're a Battlefield fan, I can definitely see you getting into Dust. But the mechanics again are not perfect. And if you're a shooter person and you're accustomed to a certain way shooters are going, this is CCP's really first attempt at a shooter, so it's a little wonky, but there are some really unique aspects to it that make it very cool. So I don't say you have to play it a lot, but check it out and play with friends.
I'm trying to make the crossover from PC FPS to console, and the controller is not my friend right now. I feel like I
know with PlayStation, with Dust, you can use the keyboard. Did you know that?
Oh, really? I didn't know that. But the PlayStation right now happens to be in my kid's bedroom, so I'm really not going to be dragging my keyboard up there. But
biscuits.
I'm like, all right, I want to be able to kill. I mean, I want an FPS. That's what we do. However, I'm like, I can't seem to get past the initial drop phase where you come in and just people are all over you. You can't go anywhere, I'm just like, can you just let me play a little bit, guys? Can you just let me walk around?
Feel you. I feel you on
dead,
that.
Gone.
Completely. Oh yeah,
respawn,
I definitely feel you.
Respawn.
Yeah,
I mean, and I understand the want to kill a noob. I get you, people, because I've been there. But there has to be a point where I'm allowed to learn the game. All right.
Yeah, no, there is no room to frolic, and that's what people talk about with CCP. The time to kill is very short. The spawns are fucked up. It's just it's a lot of one-sided matches, and it's not fun. And I really don't mind dying. I really don't. I fuck my KDR. I could give two butts about it, but I do want to be able to walk around, take a look at the sky before I get taken the fuck out. Like,
Oh,
I
you'll be
want to
looking at the
blink.
sky while you're lying on your back. That's what you're looking at. I mean, come on. Or you're getting a
Yeah,
facial in the sand or whatever you're doing, because that's ridiculous.
it's a work in progress. I'm so rooting for it. And I just want to see it do what it's capable of, but it's gonna take time. We'll see what 1.8 does when I play that challenge. The next challenge is
Yeah.
coming out. I gotta kill everybody with sidearms. So I think there's something about
Ooh.
killing commando suits and sidearms. So it's like Wild West, Dust 514,
So, how
pistola
many
action.
can I get in on the action as a noob, or do I have to
Yeah.
play and get a certain
No.
oh,
Nothing.
sidearm. I'm all about the
You get
sidearm.
all you need is a sidearm. You just need to shoot a thing in the face with your pistol, with essentially pistols. And
You're
or Nova
speaking my
knives.
language.
Nova
Shoot
knives
them
are
in the
included. So Nova
face.
knives, you run up and you stab people. That's all
That's
included in
pretty awesome.
sidearms. So that'll be I am very excited. I think that's the 26th through the 1st. It's still a long event because it's like you can get up to
Oh.
for every kill or whatever you get SP point or some, I don't remember what the deal is,
So, are
but
you going to be writing an article on this?
yes.
Assuming you're going to be covering it LORT style, and I think we need to get some screenshots of you and I because I'm bringing the pistols. Can I dual wield
You can duel me, but I don't know. I think it's better
two
if we're on the
guns at
same.
one time?
I don't know if there's a Kimbo. Is there? I don't know. I'm speaking in Call of
That's
Duty.
interesting.
It's totally interesting.
Right. I
Oh
have some
my God,
news.
Wolfenstein. Okay, you tell us about Wolfenstein.
No, no,
That's
no,
all I'm
not
saying.
Wolfenstein. I want to talk about Smite right now because
Oh,
Smite is going to go live out of beta here shortly in, I think, next week. I'm not too sure of what the date is right at the moment, but they have announced or opened up or whatever you want to call it, given us a new God update. And it's the, who said
oh,
that?
this is
Yes, well,
right.
Ural, ULLR, like Vikings, Earl, the glorious one. He is a badass, and
Glorious.
if you haven't seen what he looks like, or his name is Norris the Hunter, he is a weapons master, and his ability is in his stance, and his cooldowns are opposite of the stance. So if you're playing that game, it's pretty awesome because the cooldown reduction for him is 1 second. That sounds OP to me, guys. I don't know about you and cooldowns. He's got bladed arrow, and he throws a range fire blade. And he's just got this Viking axe that's going on, and he can deal damage while passing through targets. So let's say you've got two people like that damn Thalos that just tries to kill you. You throw it through him, and then whoever's behind him gets hit too. So I'm interested in trying to figure out if I can play this particular god. He's not a tank; he's a carry. So if you guys are,
Yeah, he looked like a tank, but he's not. It's kind of cool.
yeah, he's an AD carry. So if you guys are gonna play some Smite, let me know, tweet me, or hit us up on the social media because I'm in there all the time. So is Ian and our own Timmy Bierman, which is Mr. Fallen Angel. We like that game. We like it a lot. So one of the testers, blah, did it. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I was checking out. They're
Thank
talking
you, Will.
about. Yeah, very very cool. I'm excited about that. So,
Too.
Wolfenstein. I'm pretty
Wolfenstein.
stoked.
You are.
So, obviously, because it's my genre. Pew, pew. Okay.
It is. I
So,
think it's a few.
released yesterday from the lovely Bethesda for Xbox One, PS4, PS3, and 360, and PC at $60. The
You
new
have
order
it?
begins in. I don't yet because I spent my money on a BlendTech blender. Will it blend blender? The Will it blend blender? Okay, I'm making smoothies. I'm gonna make pancake
You're gonna have to
batter.
start
I'm having.
buying. You're gonna have
I
to start
am
buying
going
some of the blender.
ham. Oh my
Can
god,
we
I have
can
the
we
Willy
put some
Blend
tin
blender.
cans in that thing and put it up
Yeah,
on?
if you want to mail me your iPhone, I will blend it, man. Man, I love those commercials. Okay, anyway, moving back to Wolfenstein, but Blend Tech is awesome. So the New Order begins in 1946, and you're part of a last-ditch assault on a castle that Death's Head stronghold. By the end of your 2-hour session, it is 1960s. The Nazis have won the war, and you're undercover on a train with a sadistic general and her casually intimate boy toy. This is so great.
There's a serious
uh,
storyline.
it's a very serious storyline, but I think it sounds like you could just jump in. Wolfenstein is such a great franchise. I love that they really kicked it up a notch. So I'm very excited about this, and
And
it's
they
definitely
say
got
that
a little.
if you've never played it before and you're clueless about this whole New Order game, that you will be pleasantly surprised when you get into the game and you play for the first couple of hours or the first 10 minutes, that you kind of can pick up what's going on. So it's not something that you have to worry about playing the
Yeah.
first one and then going into the second one. And I'll have to tell you, this game is not for children. It
No,
is
please don't put the kids on. It's a big kid game.
it's a big kid game, but a big kid game in the way that the story is written, that you are going to have some chuckles and you're also going to have some, what the F did he just say?
Yeah.
You know,
They kicked it
do you
up in
understand the words that are coming out of
absurdity
my mouth? Yeah,
and
that's going to
language,
happen.
and it's pretty fabulous. So
So,
that's great. Speaking
if,
of big kid things, yes.
well, I just want to say, if anybody in chat has got this game or getting this game or is got this on their list, please let us know if you're going to live stream, because I want to watch. I want to
Yeah, we
see
do want to
what's going
watch you.
on.
We want to Twitch it with us because
Twitch.
we'll Twitch your back if you Twitch ours. Speaking,
That,
we're weird.
that's a new T-shirt, man. I gotta put that in the Zazzle store.
Zazzle. We do have a Zazzle. We have lots of good stuff, by the way, on the website. If you guys check it out, you see an item. If you buy that item just by clicking through our site, you don't have to pay any extra. It just helps us out. It's a great way to give us a little cyber hug, and it's a great way to score
Shop
some
with
shit you
us.
like. So always check our ads. We don't just put butt fuck up there. We put cool stuff up there that you'll actually want to buy. And if you just do it through our site, it helps us out. So, you see something good, you see a good deal, please, you see it on our site, click on it, man. We do want to hook you up with cool shit. So that's
Yeah, you
definitely
guys
part of what
shop at
we're about.
Amazon? Don't go
We
straight to
shop at
Amazon. Click
Amazon.
on our Amazon link and then go shop at Amazon. And then whatever you shop for, whether it's condoms, whether it's video games, whether it's
Stuff
shoes, whether it's
lions.
jewelry,
Boyfriend.
you will go to the checkout and you will not see anything added to your checkout, mail order brides. You'll just be helping us out on the back end.
Yeah. We would and then we can keep doing this shit, which is so great.
Right? Because we want to
Speaking
stay.
of, we do want to stay, but we can't live on coffee forever. Speaking of big kid games and big kid activities, speaking of things that there was a woman on COD the other night that I wrote an article about. It's getting a lot of love. This woman she was prowling for a cyber banging. And I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to shame. But the way, okay, I'm gonna send it. First of all, they were both kind of Southern, so when they started getting into the foreplay of it, it kind of sounded like some kind of Deliverance kind of shit, and I was just kind of like, and he was just saying like the grossest sexist shit, and she was eating it up, which again, fine.
Did you
I'm not
record
judging.
this?
No, but I wrote it. No, I could, dude. It was gross. Like I put
Oh.
doing weird shit on my game chats, but it was like oh yeah, you want me to give you that money shot? I'll
like,
shoot you in the
what?
face. And I was like, like I can't. Oh, I can't wash it off. It was really really gross. I was not okay. I was not okay with it, and I just and I just wanted to scream like blue waffle or just anything to kill this boner. I was not in a good place. To that woman. And to a lot, I mean, I don't want to hear it, dude. It was so gnarly. Like, he was saying all the cliche crap that dudes say to chicks, and she was loving it. And again, not judging, I just don't want to hear it. Like, I don't,
Right.
You got to take that to private chat ASAP. I'm not okay with it.
I can.
I'm
Did
not-
you say anything? Like, you get a room?
You know what? Normally I do, and I want to be like, so I'm like, hey, dude, did you I just want to have like Google blue waffle in case he hadn't or something, just anything to just make this go away. But they left eventually,
To their own private
just
chat,
to
thank
handle their
God.
business, and I was like, they hit the foreplay, and the damage had already been done, and I have a very good memory, so it's all in here now.
Oh, so
It's gonna take
graphic.
time. I have to
Now,
defrag to get it
let me
out.
ask you this. When you're
Okay.
in the chat, can you see the person's name? Like who's talking?
Yeah, and usually I'm good at muting, but in Call of Duty, when you're in the game, it's tough because there was one mouth breather, so he's always got his name. Then there's the two people cyber banging, and I'm like, which one do I fucking mute? And I'm trying to win, and I was trying to get this patch that I really wanted, and I got it, but like it was a mess. I was not
Oh my
okay.
God. So you got the mouth breather, the cyber sex people, and then you're like, Lord help me.
I needed a friend. I needed a hug, and I needed an adult. I wanted to be like, I need an adult in this room. I'm not
You
okay.
need the RA for Call of Duty.
I,
I mean, my God.
it was so, I mean, dude, look now. I mean, Call of Duty is mature rated. Yes, okay, yes, that's the thing. That's fine, but it was
Oh,
too
that made
much.
me laugh.
I can hang with a lot of stuff. I've been called fat bitch, slut, whore, your mom's a cow, whatever. I've been called
Yes,
everything in the book and then
you know.
some. But I have not heard, some you've got a purty mouth type shit and deadly serious. It wasn't like a joke. She was
And she was
describing
like,
how she was sliding off her chair, and I was like, oh,
holy
I
mother.
can't. And she even
All right.
self-admitted that she was a 2.
Okay, we need to move on because
I'm so
I'm
upset.
losing my mind.
Okay, what have you been watching?
Oh my God. So I finally got through. I can't even switch gears. I'm like, ah!
Oh,
I finally
wow.
got through House of Cards, whatever that. If I'm saying it right, because
Yes.
I'm totally losing my mind, switching gears. And I also watched the week before that. I binged watched Orange Is the New Black, so I'm all ready for
Got it.
season 2. Okay, so now I think this weekend I might spend Sunday binge watching True Detective season 1, right?
I
Because
gotta
I think there's going
recommend
to
it.
be some major changes. I think if I hear going on with season 2.
Oh yeah,
Do
I
I
mean
want to
the
just
way
start with
it's
season 2 and not wreck myself, or should I just
no,
because there's
no,
going to
no,
be
no,
changes? All
no.
right.
I mean, the way it's structured, you don't have to be immersed in either season, but I gotta say, season 1, it really, it's what HBO does best. They did really good writing, really just in crazy sets. The sets for True Detective, it really sets the tone. Matthew McConaughey. I gotta give him credit, despite his weird "ask me in 10 years" bullshit speech. But he did a good job. And they both did. I mean, they were a really good pair of fucked up dudes, and it had such an air about it. I mean, it was a thick plot, but it's very cool. I just recommend watching if you like to get freaked out. That's what I recommend doing because I was freaked out. But no, it
Without
was very good.
spoilers, people. Without spoilers. All
Without
right. So
spoilers,
you're giving it the bonk seal of approval.
I thought it was very cool.
All right. 2 thumbs
Very,
up.
very cool.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Um, I'm trying to get into some Japanimation or Japanimation for the rest of you people. Japanimation or what I call cartoon porn for my husband.
Well, hold
I
on.
really like a lot of old school stuff. This new stuff with a lot of the girls and a lot of the gimme and all the screaming and stuff. I can't. It's just too much for my ears. Like I said
That's why people have
last
problem
week.
with Naruto.
Yeah.
That's what happened. They can't. They can't.
This is what happens when it's just the two of us, guys. We just crack each other up. Woo.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't
so
need you.
trying to find something I wanted to watch. So if you guys looked at my last blog, I wrote something in there. A little show that I watched that I thought was pretty interesting. It had its moments. It had a pretty decent storyline. It wasn't too I don't know, over the top for me. But we'll see as this experiment goes on with to immerse myself into something that my spouse truly enjoys and watches on a daily basis, and sometimes even hogs the huge TV that we have, and I have to sit through something, and I'm like, oh my God, I'd rather watch Dirty Jobs or something or other. Monster Truck Pool. I don't Football.
Anime is an acquired taste, and there's a lot of different kinds.
There's a lot of
Can I just do?
subcultures to it.
Oh yes, but I want to do a quick PSA because we're talking about
Sure.
Japanimation, all the enunciations. To all you otaku kids who I
Japanimation.
love, to the kids that otaku guys, you kids are awesome. You're the best fans in the world. You guys take it very seriously. I love that, but please stop correcting, especially if you are not of like Pacific Rim area almond-eyed culture. You look like a real fucking tool when you tell someone it's pronounced anime and manga. Do you understand what a tool I look like saying anime and manga? All right. I know that maybe how it's supposed to be, but I feel like a tool doing it, and I'm not going to do it. And you know what? I've never, and I have been in contact with a lot of, I've never had a Japanese person tell me how to say it. I don't know if it's because their culture is about
Or correct
manners,
you, yeah.
but it's like, just shut the fuck up. I'm not going to be mean, but yeah, shut the fuck up. Like, what you meant to say was nothing. You did not mean to correct my language. You'll be fine. We both know what I'm talking about. Breast animation things. So we know what we're talking about. It's fine. As far as anime, for you, Miss Carmen, I would recommend the husband put on Hellsing. I would recommend
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah,
That's
Hellsing
awesome.
is beautiful. I recommend Samurai Champloo because there's a nice Western influence to it, and the RZA soundtrack is gangster.
Okay, that might be something
I
we
would
could watch
also,
if he hasn't seen it
oh
already.
yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think that'd be a fun one for you. I think those are two good ones to start with. Oh, The Devil is a Part-Timer will have you
I
cracking
saw that.
up. That
I watched
one
that. I
had
love
me
that.
dying. Yeah.
See, so now
those
you
are
know
some
what I
ones.
like.
Yeah. Ghost in the Shell is another one I think you would really
Good.
appreciate.
Very good. I mean, I like the
and of
mechs
course-
too. That's not bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Because
do
there's
love
lots of
Space
female
Cadet.
heroes in those. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Claymore
It's
is like that
awesome.
too. Claymore has great female roles. I think you'll love. But Space Dandy, I just love because he has like a bouffant, and there is a lot of good Western writing in there. And it's
Yeah.
on Adult Swim, so that one's always pretty nice, solid. So yeah, those are what I recommend for you. Because yeah, I mean, there's a lot of high school anime.
That's what he
shit.
watches.
Oh,
He watches a
my
lot of that
husband-
stuff, and I cannot do it. I mean, some of the storylines from what he tells me are very intricate and very, very well written because they go on and they go on. The episode's 365. I mean, somebody's watching it, but for me as a female, I can only take so much of that high school shit. We lived that crap. What do you want to watch it for? I don't understand.
I don't know, but actually-
want to watch violence and shooting and sword fighting and
which reminds
cursing
me,
and
Black
blood
Lagoon.
and
Black Lagoon is coming to Adult Swim. Excellent taste. This is going to be good. You should watch it. That's a damn good anime. Great
We don't have to
animation.
live
Great
tweet that.
diverse. Yeah, diverse cast. I love it. So stoked.
Sword
that
Art
it's-
Online, Cowboy
Yeah.
Bebop, and Samurai.
Bebop is
what?
it's shampoo.
Shampoo? Yeah.
Shampoo.
All right.
Actually, I have.
As
You know
in,
what? Next time
I
you're
shampoo my hair.
Yes, and we can do a marathon because I have it. It's actually right behind me. I have the whole
Sweet.
series, and we can watch it, and
Awesome.
it's so awesome. I love it. Okay,
It's a date.
So, and I just want to put a little love out for Cosmos, as I like to call him, Chocolate Bear Tyson, because he's amazing. I just want to hug him. It's amazing. Every time you watch Cosmos, I feel like you end up feeling very small and insignificant, but at the same time, really kind of stoked about what's going on. They were actually just talking on Science Friday on NPR today about inflation, which is fucking nuts, and the other worlds theories that there are other multiple universes. And as they were talking about it, all I could think was, damn, Thor might be right in the science department.
I can say from experience that my husband has always toted this theory, and he cracks me up because I'm Buddhist, excuse me. So for me, there's a lot of things that are fundamentally right in front of your face. But then when you get Cosmos in our house, boy, does that cause some interesting, in-depth conversations that two married people really should not have. Because it's going to end up somebody sleeping on the couch. So it's interesting. I'm thinking about one day, if we get to a point where I can afford it, I'm putting cameras in my house for you all to see what goes on with my husband, who is a psychology major, and Shrivasta. Everything he says
I
has to
did
be
not
deep
realize he
and
was a
well thought.
psychology major.
Yes, yes.
You're a masochist. Oh my
I
god. I'm just
love
kidding.
my house is crazy, okay? It's crazy. Everything is an issue is drama, and then I'm like, no fucks are given.
And
And
then
you
make
can't
up
just give
sex.
no fucks. Yeah, yeah. I love you a long time because that's the only way to shut him up, right? Boob in the mouth.
um
Anyway.
oh, that's price. No, well, in my household it's very, especially with like watching movies like Stefano, he's a retired Marine. So if a military movie is not up to snuff or a historical movie is not up to snuff, we has a problem because he's going to tell you about it. Now, what's
Right.
interesting though is he'll put that all aside and go see the new 300, which looked like a complete pile of butt. And he went and go saw that, and he's going to tell me it wasn't because of the hot chicks in the movie. Yeah, it was. Just like I know why I like 300. It's called Wax Chests and P90X, motherfucker. I know what's going on. I'm here. I'm
Airbrushing.
aware. Oh, that was beautiful though. They
Yeah.
were wonderful. That was,
Man
remember that, like I
candy.
used to just see that in the theater and I was like, wow.
Man
I
candy.
thought
I
it
was
was
like,
important.
can you take the toga off? Can you just move it to the side? I mean,
A lot of
come
dudes
on
like, why
now.
do chicks like this movie? And I'm like, hello.
I'm like, this coming on
Going on.
DVD? When's this coming straight to DVD?
Dude, I was gonna do things to Gerard Butler that were illegal. He was amazing.
And
That
he
whole
would have
movie.
loved every minute of it.
My boyfriend Michael Fassbender was in there too, looking all ripped and
Oh
shit. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you had
lovely.
like a threesome going on that night.
Dude, it would have been weird.
She was
It
like,
would
"You
have been
about to
weird.
quarter off my ass."
I would have, yeah. But yeah, Frank Miller does stuff that's cool sometimes. So yeah, so marriage and sex and 300. We covered a lot of topics tonight.
We did.
We want
We
to give
did.
a happy birthday to our producer's wife, which is why we're
Heather.
going to start our shout outs now. So he can go have a lovely dinner.
Did she just
Yes,
turn
right.
21, Ryan? Is that what it is? Drinking age? You ready to take her out for her first time on?
He won't say anything, but hopefully you don't get your peener yacked on. Hopefully she handles her booze well.
She likes the 21. She says she's in the chat. Heather there. We wish you a very happy birthday, young lady, and we hope that there will be no hangovers in the morning because those are not fun.
Yeah, keep one foot on the floor.
And designated driver, please.
Double D.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That's what's going to be going on later after the drinking, Ryan. Chicken bow wow. Anyway, more shout outs. I think we need to give some shout outs to our sponsors because they've been kind of hanging in there and doing their thing. You guys, these giveaways are brought to you by many of those people that you see scrolling on our webpage, such as Frog Dice. What do we got? I'm drawing a blank. Smite, High Res. Who else do we got?
High Res, Geotech.
Geotech, thank you.
Fabulous headset.
Wonderful headphones that you're wearing right now. MMO Buff, yes. And RSI, which is your. I saw that, Fog. Infinity Wars. All those people that are giving us those wonderful things, and we have some big things coming up in a couple of months. Also, you guys need to check out our loyalty program. If you have not signed up on our website for our loyalty program, please go do that because you're going to win points just for coming over and visiting our site, reading the blogs, all those things that you normally do on a daily basis when you come over and visit us, you get points for. And those points can be spent at places like Starbucks online, Amazon, Target, and a couple of other places. Every week they're adding a new place to shop in the store. So get those points and spend them like cash. All right? All you got to do is visit, read something, click around, do your thing, and free is free, people. Everybody likes free stuff.
Free
Come on.
shit. That's our jam. We should announce a Code School winner for a 3-month subscription to Code School. Who is that winner, Madam Carmen?
Adam Berkeley wins the Code School 3-month subscription. And if you guys have not checked out Code School, it's pretty cool. You can go and if you're a a noob at coding or think this might be something you want to do as a career, you can go take some classes and check it out, see if it fits your fancy. And if not, you're not skin off your back. And if you are coding and you're taking this as a career, go over and take some advanced classes. And they're all online, and it's very hands-on. You get your own teacher and professor to talk back and forth with to help you out. And Adam has won 3 months on us. So kudos to you, sir. Happy days.
Alrighty, so
I believe Adam has already tweeted how excited he is.
Yeah. So that's pretty effing cool. I want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Jim Burke. We interviewed him back when we were at Terry's comic shop, Third Coast Comics. He is leaving the lovely city of Chicago for San Francisco because he's a little bitch and he likes cold weather.
Already?
Go fuck himself. And I'm going to his goodbye party tonight, and I'm gonna kick him in his face, and he's gonna cry.
Please
tell him he's
punch him in the neck for me.
So Jim, get the fuck out of my city, bitch. I mean, I love you.
Jimmy's leaving. I'm gonna shed a tear right now. I'm sad.
I am gonna try to get to San Mateo to see the Power Wheels series race. So I'll see him there and tell him he's stupid. Yeah.
Maybe I'll ride along with you. Take the train. Hey guys, we got a one more shout out or bacon news. We're gonna have bacon news each week. So Ryan's gonna throw up this picture that I found that is totally freaking awesome, that I had no clue that you could do this, and Bonk says I knew about this. On your next anniversary, instead of sending chocolate or flowers or the typical crap that you send for Valentine's Day, you need to be sending some bacon roses. I mean, if your gamer girlfriend does not think that you love her by sending her these bacon roses, you need to get that chick out the door.
Eating them.
Right? Get that chick out the door and get you a Ladies of the Round Table chick, because we think this is boss. We want some bacon bouquets, all right? This is how we roll. We don't want no chocolate.
I think this, well, all right, we got to let Ryan go. We want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. You chat, you've been wonderful, you've been interactive, you've been fabulous. For everyone who's watching, thank you. Our sponsors, including Infinity Wars, Are You Gaming, Duckster, and Think Crap. We appreciate all of you. I'm going to sign off. To
Abby and Yana over at Broad City. Okay, if you haven't seen them on Comedy Central, you got to go watch. It's pretty freaking awesome. Hopefully they'll come on our show. All right, guys, we love you, and thanks for showing up, and show some love over on the YouTube. Click that like button. Ladies out.